Hello children, welcome to Social Studies digital class. How are you all? Children, let us first recapitulate what you have learnt in the previous class. What you have learnt in the second lesson of your textbook. In the previous class, you have learnt about the globe, model of the earth, oceans and continents, directions of the globe, lines on the globe. Children, now let us go for an interesting exploration. Before we begin the lesson, let me ask you a question. Do you love going to picnics and excursions? Yes, we all love going for picnics and excursions. Similarly, children like you, Pranavi, Geeta, Ravi and Mohit also went to an excursion over a hillside. They observed that the land is not even. They also observed that there are ups and downs and hilly structures on the land. Ravi and Mohit were astonished to see the ups and downs on the landform. So children, let us go for a new lesson about landforms and explore how are our landforms. Children, did you ever observe a globe? Yes, how is it? It is, yes, spherical in shape. And what do you see on the globe? We see the continents, oceans and important cities and towns along with the lines of latitudes and longitudes. Children, did you observe the surface of the globe? How is the surface of the globe? Yes, it is smooth. But do you think that the earth also has the smooth surface? No, earth has many ups and downs, hilly structures and the mountainous structures and uneven surfaces. Let us see how our earth is. We will go for the, see, this is the earth and you can observe different oceans and continents. Is it not, children? Yes. We will go for the next concept about landforms. Children, do you know how many kinds of landforms are there? Yes, there are 3 kinds of landforms. Let us see what are those. They are mountains, plateaus and plains. Children, let us learn about each form of landform on the earth surface. Our earth has these 3 main kinds of landforms. Mountain is a large area that rises above the surrounding area, usually in the form of a peak. Mountain is much higher than the sea level. It rises above the sea level up to a great extent. Let us study the features of mountains. Mountains are very high. They don't have less height, but they are extending up to a great height above the sea level. They have steep slopes. That is, there is no flat land over them. There is little flat land over the mountains. You can not stand over the mountain for a long period of time because they have the steep slopes. Examples of mountains are Himalayas, Aravalli mountains, Vindhyas and Satpura mountains. Children, look at these mountains. Do you see the mountain in white color? Why is it in white color? Because it is covered with snow. It is one of the Himalayan mountain. And you can see the other mountain. Both the mountains have steep slopes. They don't have the flat lands over them. Is it not, children? Yes. Children, look at these landforms now. What are these? Yes, they are hills. What is the difference between the previous picture and this picture? Here they are also extended lands above the sea level, but the height is lesser than the mountains. These landforms are called as hills. Hill is a landform that extend above the surrounding terrain, but they are not as high as mountains. Children, look at these hills. They are located in our Telangana plateau near to our twin cities. Watch this video, children. See, the height of the hills is not that much. They are the hills, they are the hilly structures which are extended up to a lesser height. Children, in our state too, we have hilly structures in Adilabad, Nirmal, Jagtial, Vikarabad, Mahbubnagar, Nagar Karnool, Peddapalli, Bhadradri and Jayashankar districts. They have hilly structures or stretches of hilly terrain which we can see as pockets of scattered hills. These all areas do have the hilly structures. Let us see those hills on the map of Telangana. The Satmala Hills in Adilabad district, the Nirmal Hills in Nirmal district, the Rakhi Hills in Jagtial district, the Anantagiri Hills in Vikarabad district, the Balaghat Hills, they are extended in two districts, that is in Mahbubnagar and Nagar Karnool. There is a range of hills from Mahbubnagar till Nagar Karnool. Children, you can see Kandikal Hills in Jayashankar Bhupalpalli and Devarkonda Hills. Children, let us go for the next landform, that is plateaus. Now you can see the picture of the plateaus over here. They are also the highlands, but they don't have steep slopes and there are flat lands and hilly structures in between them. You can see the picture of plateaus on the screen. Plateaus are also highlands, but they are more flat lands with some hills in between them. The landscape is uneven with ups and downs, but not as steep as mountains. They are also steep, but not as steep as mountains. And we have Deccan Plateau, which is the largest plateau in India, in which our Telangana also is located. The Deccan Plateau has steep and high edge on the west and is known as Western Ghats. Observe this. You can see the steep edge at the west, which is called as Western Ghats. Children, as I said that we have Telangana Plateau, that is the part of Deccan Plateau. Telangana Plateau is a part of Deccan Plateau. Large portions of Telangana fall in the plateau region, which is called as Telangana Plateau. A large area of Telangana lies over the Telangana in the Deccan Plateau. Children, look here. This is the south side of India. This is South India. So, what do you see in this map? We have three colors. What are they? They are yellow, dark brown and green color. So, here let us see what these colors represent. The yellow color represents plateau and the green color represents the plains and the brown color, the dark brown color represents hills and mountains. So, here this all yellow color is the Deccan Plateau. They are the chain of mountains. You don't see any broken mountains over there, is it not? Yes. And here you can see the broken mountains, which are the Eastern Ghats. These are the Western Ghats. As Arabian Sea in the west, these are the Western Ghats. They are in the west side and they are continuous chain of mountains. Whereas the Eastern Ghats are broken hills. They are not continuous. Now, do you observe the green color, children? Yes. What is this green color? As I said, it represents the plains. So, here the green color towards the Eastern Ghats, you see, these are called as the Eastern Coastal Plains. These are all the Eastern Coastal Plains. They are wide. You compare these Eastern Coastal Plains with the Western Coastal Plains in the west side. So, how are these coastal plains? These are narrow. Here the Eastern Ghats are not that much broader, not that much wider. They are broken hills. So, the coastal region, the Eastern Coastal Plain is wider. Whereas, here there are the Western Ghats, the continuous chain of mountains. So, because of that, the coastal plain has been narrowed. Did you understand this, children? Yes. So, let us go for the next one. What is the next landform? As I said, yes, it is plains. Plains are level lands with gentle slopes. They are formed by the deposition of the silt by the great rivers. Look at this video, children. Plains are generally the level lands. There are no hills, no ups and downs in the plains. And do you know how these plains are formed? Yes, they are formed because of the silt that has been brought by the rivers from a longer distance. The silt is the top soil with top surface layer of the soil with humus in it. So, these plains are very fertile and more suitable for agriculture. Children, did you see any mountains or plateaus over there or the hilly structures? No. These plains are more suitable for the agricultural operations. Children, see another video of the plains. As I said, they are more suitable for agricultural crops. Many important crops such as the paddy, wheat, jawar, sugarcane, all these crops, even pulses, vegetables could be grown on the plain regions. And plenty of such crops. Our India stands at a great higher level in the agricultural production. Even South India, because of the coastal plains and the coastal lands available, we are abundant in agricultural production. In the North India also, because of the Indo-Gangetic plains, we will learn them in the next part of the lesson. So, because of the Indo-Gangetic plain also, we are having a lot of agricultural production. Children, now let us study in detail about the plains in India. So, the plains in India are of two types. The first one is Indo-Gangetic plain and the second one is the coastal plain. Coastal plain is again divided into two, that is Eastern Coastal Plain and the Western Coastal Plain. Let us see how the Indo-Gangetic plain has been formed. Indo-Gangetic plains, the Indus and its tributaries. What are tributaries? They are the small rivers. They flow from Punjab plains. The Ganga river stretches through the states of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Bengal states and form Gangetic plains. So the Indus river and its tributaries, they submerge the Punjab region, and Ganga river, it submerges the state of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Bengal, and they form the Gangetic plains. So together Indus river and its tributaries, which are formed at the Punjab plain, and the Ganga river, which stretches over the different states, together these two plains are called as Indo-Gangetic plains. Children, here you can see clearly the Deccan Plateau, the Eastern Ghats, the Western Ghats and the coastal plain. See here children, here these are the coastal plain. Which coastal plain is it? Yes, it is Eastern coastal plain. Is it not? Yes. And now towards the west side, which coastal plain is it? It is the West coastal plain. Children, now I hope you have understood the lesson till here very clearly. We will go for a small activity before we continue with the lesson. The activity is match the following. Can you see the match the following children? Yes. Now you see plains. Match the plains with which one is the right answer? Yes. How are the plains? They are the level lands. Okay. The second one you see children, plateaus. How are the plateaus children? Yes, they are the uneven lands. Now the third one is mountains. How are the mountains? What kind of slopes do they have? Yes, they have steep slopes. And which is the largest plateau? Yes, it is the Deccan Plateau is the largest plateau. How many kinds of landforms are there children? Yes, there are 3 kinds of landforms. So with this we finish the activity. Children, now what are the relief features? Let us understand. The physical features of the land such as mountains, plateaus and plains, they are called as the relief feature of a particular place. So India also has certain relief features such as India has mountains, Himalayan mountains and northern plains. Similarly, our Telangana also has certain relief features. So let us understand about the relief features of our Telangana state. First, let us understand which states are surrounding the Telangana state. In the north part of Telangana is Maharashtra, and in the west lies the Karnataka. In the northeast is the Chhattisgarh and Orissa, and southeast is Andhra Pradesh. Children, are you clear with this? Yes, we will go to the next. Now let us study the relief features or the physical features of Telangana. The west is Telangana Plateau. West side of Telangana is the Telangana Plateau. Godavari and Krishna river also forms the relief feature. They flow towards the east side through this Telangana Plateau. The remaining area is called as Lower Telangana Plateau, which is also towards the eastward slope. Children, let us see these physical features on the map of Telangana. You can see this dark brown color. Is it not? This all represents the Upper Telangana Plateau, and this light brown color represents the Lower Telangana Plateau, and the river Godavari that flows from here towards the east side, and it drains towards the east side, and here is the Krishna river. So all these 3, that is the Lower Telangana Plateau, Upper Telangana Plateau and the 2 rivers, the Krishna and Godavari, makes the relief features of Telangana. Children, in this Telangana there are some of the important towns and places are located. Let us study what are those. The twin cities, Hyderabad and Secunderabad cities, Sangareddy, Mehboob Nagar and Nalgonda towns are located on the Upper Telangana Plateau. The regions of Warangal and Karimnagar towns are on the Lower Telangana Plateau. Let us locate these places on the map of Telangana. Children, you can see Hyderabad and Secunderabad. It is located over this place. District is the Sangareddy. This is Mahbubnagar, Nalgonda, Warangal, and this is Karimnagar. Children, map pointing is very important for you to understand. Note down all these places in your map which you stick in your notebooks. Children, here is another activity. Point out the following hills on the outline map of Telangana. Nirmal Hills, Balaghat Hills, Kandikal Hills, Satmala Hills and Anantagiri Hills. Yes. Children, see, these are the Nirmal Hills in Nirmal district, Balaghat Hills in Mahbubnagar and Nagar Karnool district, Kandikal Hills in Jayashankar Bhupalpalli district, Satmala Hills, Adilabad district, Anantagiri Hills in Vikarabad district. Yes. Children, here is another activity for you. Mark the following places on the map of Telangana. Hyderabad and Secunderabad, Vikarabad, Nirmal district, Jayashankar Bhupalpalli district. This is the empty map of Telangana, children. Let us mark these places. Yes, this is Hyderabad and Secunderabad, Vikarabad, Nirmal district, Jayashankar Bhupalpalli district. Children, now we will come to the next concept. What is a delta? Delta is an area of lower flatland shaped like a triangle. It will have the shape of triangle where the river splits and spread out into several branches before it enters into the sea. The river, before it enters into the sea, it gets scattered into different streams and the landforms between the different streams gets converted into deltas. Deltas are generally fertile lands. Why? Because the rivers carry a lot of silt and humus along with them, so they become very fertile lands. The two main rivers of Telangana, the Godavari and Krishna, flow from Western Ghats. River Godavari enters in Telangana near the place called Basara of Nirmal district. The rivers join by many small rivers of Telangana plateau and finally flow into Bay of Bengal after forming large deltas. Children, here you can see the deltaic lands. See the river flowing from a long distance, and by the time it enters into the sea, it gets scattered into different streams. And here this triangular shaped lands you can see, children, these are all the deltaic lands. Children, here you can see the Indus Delta. Can you locate it? This is Indus Delta. The Indus river, before it joins the sea, here the Indus Delta is formed. Here is the Sundarban Delta in West Bengal. Here is the Ganges River Delta. These are all the deltaic lands. Children, now let us solve some multiple choice questions. The first one is, Maharashtra is located on which side of Telangana? Can you say this, children? Yes, the right answer is north. Children, let us go for the second question. Which of the following is called relief features? Mountains, plains, plateaus, or all of the above? Which is the right answer, children? Yes, all of the above. Mountains, plains and plateaus, all together they are called as relief features. Which two places are called as twin cities in Telangana? Nalgonda and Mahbubnagar, Hyderabad and Secunderabad, Warangal and Karimnagar, none of the above. Which is the right answer, children? Yes, Hyderabad and Secunderabad is the right answer. What is the shape of a delta is the fourth question. What is the shape of a delta, children? Yes, is it rectangle, triangle, circle or square? It is rectangle. You are right, children. With this finish with the activity of multiple choice questions. Let us recapitulate the lesson. Children, I hope you have understood the lesson in a clear way. What all the things we have discussed in this lesson, children? Yes, we have discussed about the landforms. Is it not? How many kinds of landforms are there? 3 kinds of landforms. They are mountains, plateaus and plains. And the next thing that we have understood is the relief features of Telangana. We have understood the relief feature, what are the things that are, what are the different kinds of landforms that are located on the map of Telangana or on the in our state Telangana. The hills and important cities of Telangana. We have understood that there are so many scattered hills in our Telangana and the important cities also we have discussed in Telangana. We have also learnt about the delta and its formation. Children, read the textbook carefully and try to answer the questions. Here are the keywords: mountains, plateaus, plains, relief and delta. Children, we have come to the evaluation part now. How many kinds of landforms are there and what are they? On the map of Telangana, locate the districts which are in the upper Telangana plateau. Children, here is the third question. Locate the hills of Telangana state on the outline map of Telangana. The fourth question is, which place river Godavari enters into Telangana? What is a delta and give some examples of deltas is the fifth question. Students, I hope you have understood the lesson in a better way. Is it not, children? Did you understand the lesson? Yes, we have learnt about landforms. We have also discussed about the relief features of Telangana. We have also learnt about deltas. So, if you read the textbook carefully, you will understand it more better. For better understanding of the concepts, solve the worksheets and visit the official site of SIET for worksheets. Children, with this we come to an end of this lesson. We will meet in the next lesson. Thank you.